What is going on, family? Cribs here. Back with another video. It's something completely off topic of usually what I'm talking about of beard products or barbecue. Definitely a passion in my life. It's of being a pet owner, a pet parent. If you're a pet parent, if you know somebody that is a pet parent, please watch this video. Very valuable, very educational, and then maybe you'll be aware of something that won't catch you off guard like Nikki and I, like you did with Nikki and I. Stay tuned, enjoy the intro. I'll be right back with some explanation. What is going on, family? Cribs here. Welcome back. Family, it's good to see you. Like I said, this is going to be beard products. This isn't going to be about barbecue. You know, I love to share my passions and my joys that I have, and I guess I am in a way. Nikki and I have two Jack Russells. One is 13 years old, and his name is Jack. He's the old boy. And we have a 3-year-old named Huey. Bring a lot of joy and love into our life, and we're truly blessed to have them. But always in time, when your dogs or your pets get up in age, there's something in the back of your mind that just sits there that, you know, maybe time is running out. Not that you let it affect you or influence you in a negative way, but that worry is always there that things are going to start changing. And in time, in older dogs, you definitely see them slow down physically and a little bit mentally. And that's what this video is going to be about. The joys of being a pet parent. And things to watch out for. Something happened to Nikki and I. It was 4th of July weekend on a Sunday. Everybody's closed. I wake up one morning and I'm looking over at Jack. And I call the Jack Russells we have the boys. You've probably seen them in videos before on my Instagram channel, which is _beardswag_barbecue. Go follow me over there and you can see a lot more videos of my day-to-day of stuff I do, the journeys. But anyways, Jack and Huey go with us camping, they go with us four-wheeling, they go with us on vacation. They're with us all the time. They are a focal point of our life, part of that foundation that brings joy into our life. Well, I woke up Sunday morning and noticed Jack and his eyes were bouncing back and forth really fast. He couldn't hardly move off of his bed. He definitely couldn't walk. I got up and I thought immediately, and I hope I don't tear up on this because it's something that affects every pet owner when their dogs or your pets get up in age, your family members get up in age. That little thing in the back of your mind that's like, okay, it's time. You know, something you try to build yourself up to and try not to let it take over everything, but it's something that's always in the back of our minds, our loved ones. And I worried, I thought, oh gosh, so I picked him up, I loved on him, I set him on the ground and he would just fall over on his side. His eyes were going back and forth, he was dizzy, he was just didn't know what was going on. So I pick him up and I take him outside, and I didn't want to wake Nikki up at this point to freak her out, to get her all anxious and worried. So I took him outside to see if I can get him down on the ground, let him walk around to see if he could go pee or poop, see what he was about, see if he could wake up, and nothing was happening. He would just fall over on his side, and his eyes were just, I could just see terror. It just wasn't a good thing. Now, what it's called, and it wasn't a stroke, because that's what I thought immediately. Okay, he had a stroke. This is the time that I've been a pet parent or a pet owner my whole life. And, you know, I'm 48, going to be 49 this year, and I've never experienced this before. I've experienced a lot of things, but never this. And that's what I want you to focus on, is I pick him back up, I love on him, I start crying, I'm having that moment with him, and then I just catch myself, hold on, you gotta get Nikki awake, you gotta get her involved and get the team going. So I went and wake her up, she comes down, we're crying together, we're having an emotional time together, and I start watching videos, and I'm looking up stroke, I'm looking up dog stroke, what are the signs of it, and nothing of that's coming up, but this thing pops up, this old dog disease, and I want you to focus on this. It's called vestibular disease, old dog disease. And immediately the videos I watched, which I'm thankful for, said take him to the vet, immediately go get him checked out. They need to be diagnosed properly. Don't think the worst, but immediately take your pet or your animal to the vet. Don't wait. Everything was closed. It was going to be highly expensive. I was going to have to bother a vet to get him from his home on a holiday weekend. I didn't care. I took him into the vet, and the vet immediately knew right away. It's like, oh, he checked his ears, took his blood. His blood work was amazing for a 13-year-old dog. And he said it's vestibular disease. Don't worry about it. There's a medication that we can give him. So the medication they gave him, I can't remember what it was called, but it's for like motion sickness, or when we have this disease, and I cannot remember the name of it right now, vertigo. It's kind of like when you would sit in a chair, close your eyes, and spin you around a bunch of times, and then you open your eyes and you cannot stand up. You're sick, you're nauseated, and that's a lot of what will happen. The dogs will get sick to their stomach. They will urinate all over themselves. They won't have good bowel movements. They won't eat. They won't drink because they're upset. They're dizzy all the time. So there's some medication that he can give him. They gave him an antibiotic. They gave him a shot. What it is you've got three options from what I hear. You've got an ear infection, you've got maybe a brain tumor, or there's something in their brain that just isn't working correctly. So what we found out, we had vestibular disease, the old dog disease, and I've never dealt with that before. I have never heard of anybody dealing with that before, and I have been around pets my whole life. So just something, this is just a video, maybe to share with you if you have this happen in your dog, that you will be aware, and maybe this video can help, but take him to the vet immediately. Don't self-diagnose, and treat your animals. It's very vital. So Jack is getting a little bit better. It's been almost 2 weeks now. His eyes have quit moving back and forth for the most part. He eats, he drinks. He can now stand up on his own to go to the bathroom, but he's very tipsy, stares off limits. What you have to do is you have to lock down your dog. Keep him off of, like if we have a couch, a love seat that is dedicated for the dogs, because our kids are grown up and it's just Nikki and I. So we bought them a love seat for themselves. Their beds are up on there. They jump up and down, and you got to you got to let them sleep. You got to let them rest. You got to keep them out of danger. And that's what we are responsible for being pet parents, is the health and the treatment of our loved ones. And that was the video I wanted to share with you. Quick, easy, but anyways, if you have any questions, or if you've ever dealt with this before, if you've heard of this before, leave a comment down below so maybe it can help somebody else, and maybe it can help me too, because I'm still going through it. The vet said it could take up to 3 weeks for this to get over, maybe a month to get over, but we just have to keep watching him. It really affects your life. You have to sleep on the couch. You have to be aware of them. There's been a lot of sleepy nights. There's been a little bit of work missed due to the fact of staying with your pet. It's just something that caught us off guard. But I wanted you to know what it is. Wanted to give you some information because you're family and it's important. And this is about educating and bringing things that are going on in my life, being transparent, being vulnerable about things to bring to you. It's not just about, hey, look at these beard products and look at this. And it's about life. It's about love. And I love you and I'm proud of you. If you need anything, reach out. Go out and give somebody some love. Maybe give somebody some forgiveness. Ask some forgiveness. Move on with life. Be peaceful. Love and happiness. Anyways, Cribs is out. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it helped. God bless.